You're watching EAC News. Thank you for joining us. The National Employment Agency collaborated with relevant institutions and agencies to host a 2-day job fair at the Koh Pich Convention Center over the weekend, where over 20,000 job opportunities were being presented. From November 10th through 11th, over 150 companies, manufacturing enterprises, public institutions, and training establishments provided opportunities for young people to seek employment and gain insights into the skill requirements of the job market. One of the booths at the job fair focused on pairing employers with people with disabilities. The PAFID, or People's Action for Inclusive Development booth, aims to provide employment accessibility in agriculture and leadership, and to provide them with more health access. International Director David Curtis highlighted some of the services provided at the booth.
If you don't have further education, to get into employment can be challenging. So many challenges. So we're working with some of our people with disabilities from urban and rural especially to try and develop CVs, have job interview skill practice, linking them up with employers.
He noted some of the challenges faced by people with disabilities in Cambodia when it comes to finding employment.
And some of the challenges can be around accessing education. So if you don't access education, it's hard to access further education. If you don't have further education, to get into employment can be challenging.
Mr. Curtis was hopeful for the fair's turnout, saying that a couple of people who had sought help at his booth had already found employment by the first morning of the event. 35-year-old Chia Pisset received help formatting his CV and preparing for a job interview at the PAFID booth. Secretary General of Global Business Disability Network China Chapter, Haiben Zhu, was impressed with the large turnout of companies at the fair and said it shows their willingness to incorporate persons with disabilities into their work. He noted the value of such job fairs when it comes to bridging the gap between employers and employees.
For sometimes the company don't know what skill they have. And for people with disability, they are afraid which company will employ me. So there is some kind of a mismatch. So this kind of job fair match the both sides. So they know each other and then they can have successful employment.
By helping job seekers with disabilities, the organization helps raise their confidence so that they can have job interviews on site.
We find that the people with disabilities are going to be more confident, and when they see the employers welcome them, they also find that they have opportunity. I think this kind of confidence is very important, and for the Cambodian society, it's better that they find jobs and they have sustainable career future. It's good for Cambodia and good for their family as well.
The Cambodian government has set a 1% quota for private entities to hire persons with disabilities, while the public sector must meet a 2% quota. The government also just issued disability ID cards, which it hopes will help identify useful data that will allow for more specialized initiatives based on the needs of Cambodia's disabled population. Kristen Winters, EAC News.